Ah, feels good to be back. Feels good to be back in the seat with my little squeeze me pillow. This is another installment of My Little Corner. Cue the graphic. My Little Corner. Yeah. So welcome back. Or welcome to my channel. I'm Donnie Vin. I am a Grammy nominated, not yet. I'm a singer, songwriter, music artist, full blown creative, model, whatever. I'm a creative. I just really wanted to hop on here and talk about my experiences lately and talk about things that have been on my mind. And literally decided to do this video today. And so here we are. Um, so the first thing that really, I guess, hit my brain today, that was just like, boom, let's do this. Let's make this happen. Was the thought of the voice of the inner critic. Okay. Now, we all have an inner critic. We all have this censor. We all have this voice in the back of our head telling us that we can't do something, or like make it more perfect, make it this, make it that, or like, or just criticizing everything about like ourselves. And so today I was just like thinking, like, who is that voice? Okay. Now let's expound upon that. Okay. So like I personally feel that our inner critic, that inner person that is constantly like criticizing us, criticizing you, criticizing yourself, is someone's voice. And so for me, I was like, dang, like, who is that voice? And I feel like it can be numerous people from like my past, my childhood, my teenage years, college, even now in adulthood. Just constantly, those voices are constantly like, just, I don't know, being mean. Why are you being mean? So yeah, the question is like, why am I being so mean to myself? Like, I should be my number one rooter, my number one person that is like constantly rooting for me. But yet that's not always the case. And so here lately I've been going through like a lot of positive experiences in the sense of things that I have been wanting to do are now coming like into fruition. And there's been times where like I've criticized myself. I guess it's this sort of like imposter syndrome, like, you don't belong in this room, you don't belong here, like, you are not doing that right, you're like, why are you sitting like that? And I don't know if I'm just, I know that I'm being just over analytical of myself, but I just thought today, like, who is that voice, and how can I silence it? So I'm still figuring out how I can silence it. If you guys have tips on it, by all means, drop it down in the comments, say something. But yeah, so for me, I feel like the inner voice is just like childhood insecurities. Growing up, I didn't feel that confident in myself. I didn't feel like attractive. I didn't feel that I was funny. I didn't feel that anybody wanted to be around me. The things that I had resonated with in my childhood were like feelings of like feeling like I was being annoying or too much. A lot of times, like, there were people that when I was growing up that would tell me like, yo, like, calm down, like, you're being too much. And to those people, I just want to say, I'm an entertainer now. You can say I was annoying, you can say whatever, but I entertained you. And I did. And so yeah, here lately I've just been like, trying to flip the perspective of things and flip that voice into something, that a practice that I've learned to do is like write down those negative voices that come into my head, and whatever they're saying, literally write down what they're saying. Okay, it's you, but like write down what that inner critic is saying, and literally also write down a statement under it that is completely the opposite of it. And when you write it down, make sure you feel it. Like, make sure you're like, say for instance, I guess a thing could be like, oh, I feel that I am being annoying. Okay, case in point. You could write something else. The opposite of that would be, I feel that I am a joy to be around, and others recognize the joy that I bring into their lives. Something like, you see how like that just sounds more positive, just automatically. And so me being a creative, I think that voice has sometimes like slipped itself into my creative process. And I am currently working and finishing a new project. Those of you that have like listeners of my music, new music is coming soon. New music is coming soon. Things behind the scenes that I had to like figure out. Like, the inner critic voice got to me. It got to me. But new music is coming. New music is coming. And if you haven't checked out my music, also shameless plug, check out my music. Donnie Vin, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. But I saw that this inner critic voice was seeping itself into my creative process. And so yes, I have this project finished, but I like working on albums. I like working on like a full-blown EP or like a project. And here lately, like, the songs just haven't been hitting. And I think that I've allowed that to like stop me from even writing songs. It's been like an enormous writer's block here lately. And I recognize that here in the past in the last couple of weeks. That like, yo, like, I'm being really harsh on myself right now, just wanting everything to be perfect instead of feeling proud about my work. And so I think that a lot of times we as society, we like people that are a part of like this generation, we sometimes let that inner voice get to us. Instead of actually doing the creative act, we let that inner voice stop us from doing the creative act. And so that's something that I'm working on. I'm working on allowing myself to create again without judgment. And I do believe that we are all creators. We are all creatives. And I don't know if you are watching this video, and like, I know this this seems super like, if you're watching this video is meant for you. But like, seriously, if you're watching this video and you are wondering like how to take that first step in doing something creative, or maybe even collecting something, or just taking a step in doing something that you have never done before, just do it. Or even if you've done it before and you want to get back into it, just do it. And there's nothing wrong with just doing and not judging the work. And so, yeah, I've been working on that, and I just had some really exciting things in my life, and I was just wondering, like, why am I criticizing myself right now? And it, and that voice can go from like your everyday life, your dating life, your work life, your family life, like all of the above. That voice can really kind of be loud. Okay, it can be loud, but it's up to you to choose to listen to it or not to listen to it. I just wanted to hop on here and just kind of get that off my chest. Like, who is that inner critic, and how to flip that voice. So yeah, I mean, I'm welcome to like having a conversation with you guys and truly like taking a deep dive into this, because I think it's just an interesting thing. I think that that's pretty much it. I didn't want to really do a long video this time. I just wanted to talk for a little bit, have a little conversation, get some stuff off of my chest. This has been my little corner, and thank you guys for tuning in. And if you want to check out my music, it's under Donnie Vin on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever platform I guess you do choose to listen on. Apple Music is supreme. Apple Music is supreme. And if you guys just want to, I guess, just tag along for my creative journey, come on and tag along. And if you're returning, thank you. I'm gonna do the typical YouTuber thing. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. This has been my little corner, and I'm Donnie Vin, and I will catch you guys next time.